Are you looking for the best projectors for gaming? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best projectors on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Hisense C2 Ultra. If you want the best gaming projector we've tested, get the Hisense C2 Ultra. It's a short-throw 4K, pixel-shifted, laser model that pairs genuinely strong image quality with the kind of responsiveness gamers actually notice. It's bright enough for a living room with a couple of lights on, its contrast is great, and its extremely wide color gamut helps games look vivid and punchy. Out of the box, it's already quite accurate, and it cleans up nicely with calibration if you want to dial it in. Where it really earns the top gaming spot is in game mode. Input lag is comfortably low for 4K at 60Hz console play, and it also supports 1080p at 120Hz and 1080p at 240Hz for smoother, faster PC gaming. It can take a 1440p signal too, but it downscales it to 1080p, so 4K 60 and high-refresh 1080p are the modes to target. Xbox owners also get Dolby Vision gaming support. It's easy to set up day-to-day thanks to the rotating gimbal stand plus autofocus, auto keystone, and obstacle avoidance, and its eARC connection makes it simple to add a soundbar or AVR. Overall, the C2 Ultra is the most complete big-screen gaming option right now, especially if you want short-throw flexibility without giving up a good-looking image. At number 2. XGIMI Horizon 20 Max. If you want the best-looking gaming projector we've tested and don't mind paying extra, opt for the XGIMI Horizon 20 Max. Its 4K pixel shifting keeps HUDs, fine text, and distant detail looking crisp, and its RGB laser light engine delivers a brighter, more cinematic HDR presentation than most gaming-focused projectors. Compared with the Hisense C2 Ultra, the gap isn't huge, but the XGIMI still has the edge for pure picture quality thanks to its wider, richer color and far higher brightness ceiling. It supports Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG, and that format support, paired with its very wide color gamut, can make modern games and movies look especially vibrant. Gaming responsiveness is also strong. It handles 4K at 60Hz for console play and supports 1080p at 120Hz and 1080p at 240Hz for a more competitive feel. Input lag is low enough in game mode at all of those modes to feel snappy. And while the C2 Ultra is noticeably faster at 60Hz, the Horizon 20 Max has a small responsiveness advantage at the higher refresh rates. It also supports VRR to reduce tearing and smooth out minor frame rate dips, though VRR looks best when your frame rate is relatively stable to avoid visible artifacts. If you want a premium pick that prioritizes image quality but still delivers serious gaming performance, the XGIMI Horizon 20 Max is the upgrade choice. At number 3. BenQ X500i. If you're looking for a serious gaming projector that can sit close to the screen, the BenQ X500i is the best short-throw option. Its 4K pixel-shifted image is sharp, but the real win is placement. It throws a big image from much closer than a standard projector, so you can place it on a coffee table in a small room and still get a huge screen without worrying about people walking through the beam. The contrast is strong for a gaming-focused DLP. And although it isn't exceptionally bright, it still appears punchy in a dark or dim room. Where this BenQ shines is for high refresh rate gaming. In game mode, input lag is low across the board, but it really shines at 1080p at 120Hz and 1080p at 240Hz, making it a great choice for any faster competitive titles. It also handles 4K at 60Hz cleanly for slower, cinematic titles. If you want the responsiveness of a dedicated gaming projector and specifically need short-throw placement, the X500i is the most balanced option in BenQ's gaming lineup that we've tested so far. BenQ includes its Android TV 11QS02 dongle, providing access to streaming apps, Chromecast, AirPlay, Wi-Fi 6, and Bluetooth 5.0, all without requiring additional hardware. You get multiple HDMI inputs, including one with eARC, plus a USB-C port with DisplayPort Alt mode, making it easy to connect consoles, PCs, and even handheld devices. Overall, the BenQ X500i is the go-to pick if you game in a smaller space and want a short-throw projector that still feels fast and responsive. At number 4. XGIMI Horizon S Max. If you mostly play at 60 frames per second and care more about how your games look than squeezing out 120Hz, the XGIMI Horizon S Max is the best 60Hz gaming projector you can get. It offers a sharp 4K image with pixel shifting, and its bright laser light source provides a punchy image on a big screen in a dim living room or game room, even if it isn't quite as bright as the XGIMI Horizon 20 Max or the Hisense C2 Ultra. Contrast is very good, and, combined with Dolby Vision, HDR10, and HLG support, makes modern console games look rich and saturated, rather than flat or washed out. Out of the box, it's very accurate, so you don't have to spend time adjusting settings to get a good picture. The trade-off is refresh rate. The S Max tops out at 4K at 60Hz and 1080p at 60Hz, with no 120Hz or 240Hz support. In its game mode, input lag at 60Hz is low enough that most players will find it very responsive for action games and shooters, but if you're chasing high refresh rate performance modes on PS5, Xbox Series X, or PC, something like the 20 Max, C2 Ultra, or BenQ X500i is a better fit. As a living room gaming display, though, it's extremely easy to live with. You get a full smart OS with the major streaming apps, Chromecast style casting, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth, plus autofocus, auto keystone, and other image correction tools to get a clean image quickly. An ER-capable HDMI port lets you hand off audio to a soundbar or AVR. If you're a 60Hz first console gamer who wants top-tier HDR and image quality more than ultra-high frame rates, the XGIMI Horizon S Max is the one to beat. At number 5. ViewSonic PX701-4K. If you prioritize speed and price over perfect picture quality, the ViewSonic PX701-4K is the best budget gaming projector. Like every unit on this list, it uses 4K pixel shifting, so you still get a genuinely sharp image. It's not nearly as bright as the other products here, however, so turn off the lights when using the ViewSonic for the best experience. That isn't the only downgrade when it comes to image quality compared to the other picks. Its color gamut is relatively narrow, colors appear a bit dull, and its out-of-the-box accuracy is poor and doesn't improve much with calibration. HDR10 and HLG are supported, but HDR never really pops, so you're better off treating it as an SDR-first gaming display. Where it absolutely delivers is gaming responsiveness. Both HDMI inputs accept 4K at 60Hz and up to 1080p at 240Hz, and in game mode, input lag is very low, so it feels snappy in all games. If you want the smoothest, quickest big screen gaming experience for the least money, the ViewSonic is hard to beat, even if it can't match the contrast and color of projectors like the XGIMI Horizon 20 Max or the Hisense C2 Ultra. There's no smart OS, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth, so you'll want to plug in a streaming stick or console for apps. However, the USB port can power your dongle, eliminating the need for an extra outlet. If you're a competitive-minded gamer on a tight budget and can live with flat, inaccurate color, the ViewSonic PX701-4K is the best budget gaming projector we've tested.